YouTube, what is up? You can see we got the Vic back. Pretty day outside, but man, we got some stuff to talk about with the shop. I gotta go make a run, so I figured it'd be perfect time for us to get a cold start on the Vic. Oh yeah. But y'all, I'm gonna let y'all hear that boy. You know.
I like red bones, my type.
Oh no. Alright, man, so what is that? That thing say SS on the back. This is a this is a Chrysler 300, but it got SS on the back, and he's also a Mason. And he's also a disabled veteran. I don't know what that SS is about. I'm confused. They make a Chrysler 300 SS? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Is that real? I don't think that's real. that can't be real. You know, I don't. I mean, it's not up badging, because I mean, literally two different car makers. You know, got the Camaro SS, Chrysler 300S with one S. Oh, I don't know. What a day! What a day! I'm out. You know, had to come run me some little errands, right? Fast. You know, it's a crawfish day for us, so we about to chill in the backyard, get the crawfish out. You know, you gotta be from Louisiana to know about crawfish. I mean, I know they sell them. You can get crawfish in Texas and maybe Mississippi. It's not the same. If you don't eat it from Louisiana, then you've never had it. Let's just go ahead and put it like that. But anyways, that's what we about to go do at the house. But just wanted to come in, man, talk a little bit. I'm on my way home. Got the Crown Vic back, as you was able to see in the cold start clip. Got the Crown Vic back, right? If you recall last video, if you watched last video, which a lot of people didn't watch, that one didn't get hardly any views. Yeah, so I took the car to the shop, got straight pipe, then I dropped it off at an audio shop to have them try to figure out what was wrong with my radio, and lo and behold, I get back, the car wouldn't start. Well, got the car towed to a shop then relayed to me that several sensors were fried on the car, like literally burned up, several of them, which did not happen until the boy at the audio shop just started plugging and unplugging relays and fuses, and he destroyed a couple relays. I watched sparks fly from the fuse box, etc. Right? So anyway, I'm like, okay, go ahead and get it fixed. So they fixed it, and I had been talking to the audio shop, right? The owner of the shop, right? This is S&M Car Audio in Hammond, Louisiana, which I would not recommend because clearly they allow anybody to be tech there and work, but that's besides the point. They do seem to be some pretty stand-up folks because they are cooperating, you know what I mean? Again, the owner, female, seems to be a pretty nice lady, and she's willing to come up to some type of agreement, whether that be reimbursement or they, you know, give me an equivalent in audio equipment, you know what I mean? So we're not doing that today though, just because today is too beautiful of a day. I really don't feel like dealing with it, so we're gonna take care of that tomorrow. As far as the Crown Victoria goes, I started the tune up on it. I did change the spark plugs, but the shops local to me didn't have the coils in stock, so I was like, well, if y'all gotta order them, I might as well order them myself. But I did go ahead and change the plugs. The car is running really well for what it is. You know, we're talking almost 300,000 mile vehicle, and it's running really good. So waiting on the header panel to come in. If you're not familiar, that's the panel in the very front that like surrounds the grille, that also holds in like the headlights and all that stuff. Waiting for that to come in because the one that's on the car is cracked, and then once that comes in, we're gonna get the vinyl and we're gonna attempt wrapping that thing. So it should be pretty fun. I've never done that before other than like the Lux tint tail light wrap. I did on the 300, but I haven't tried any panels on the vehicle, so that should be fun, but we'll see. As far as the 300 goes, we're in a good spot, man. So my steering wheel, they sent me a picture of it, it's done. I'm gonna go ahead and put a clip of the picture of that up. That should be here one day this week, along with the ported upper and lower intake manifolds. I would like to get my steering wheel on, ported upper and lower put on, hopefully the same day. Hopefully I can do both of those the same day, and then we're going to drop this thing off for the supercharger. So the shop that's going to do it, it's a shop, the name of it is Tuned by Norm. They're gonna do it. They're estimating it's a 14-hour job. Now I don't know what that means in shop terms. Like I don't know if they're gonna work on it like 2 hours today, 2 hours the next day, 2 hours. I don't know how, you know, how they're gonna break it down. And I didn't even ask like how many days will that be. But he's estimating 14-hour job, right? They can also do the tuning on it initially. Now I've decided personally that I'm gonna go with the HP tuners for the final tuning by Mario Rodriguez or Rodriguez. I'm not really sure how his last name is pronounced, but I'm gonna go with him just because, based on like the Facebook group, has all the best to say about him. Apparently he's the best in the business for tuning supercharged Pentastar. So we're gonna see. Like there's a guy in the Facebook group that is getting 490 to the wheels. You know what I mean? Now he has a few more very minor mods than I have. Like he has the lightweight crank pulley as well as the lightweight alternator pulley. And I know you may, if you're not familiar with rotational mass, look it up, you know what I mean? These things are dyno proven to add power to your vehicle, you know what I mean? So I think we may get both of them. The only thing with those is that is a terribly long wait, like the processing time for that, because they're actually making them as you order it. So the turnaround time for those are a bit longer. So we're not gonna worry about that right now. I want my steering wheel, I want my ported upper and lower, and that's it. We're gonna go ahead with the supercharger install, man, because I'm really ready. I'm anxious. Like, I've been trying to be a little bit more reserved financially, just because, like, I put, you know, so the supercharger, that was $6,200, not including the extra catch can, which is like, I don't know, 200 or 200 or 300, some shit like that. You know, we got the rip coil packs, that was like, and the spark plugs was like 400. You know, we put the wheels on, that was 2,500. I've changed exhaust systems twice. You know, we talking that's over $1,000 for the both of those. Tesla screen was $1,000, about 500 in audio equipment. You know, roof wrap, custom LED grill in the front. Well, not grill, emblem in the front. What else we've done to this thing? Intake was 500. So we've been putting quite a bit of money into this thing, man. And I mean, I'm not like financially strapped by any means, you know, but I'm just thinking like, I have been kind of spending a lot, you know what I mean? Let me kind of slow it down, because if you've been following, like, this car went from 0 to 100 really fucking fast, you know what I mean? Like, we didn't waste too much time once I decided to start modding it. Like, you know, we've been consistent with the mods for the most part. Like, you know, we're talking over 10 grand in the car, and, you know, with shit, you know, 3-4 months, something like that, 5 months maybe. So I'm just trying not to just spend a shit ton, and I still have to, because I'm still doing the swap, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to keep the finances together, do the stuff I want to do for the V6 setup, you know, keep the money in the tuck for the swap. And whether that be, now, as far as the swap goes, I would really like to just get a donor car. But I'll be honest, man, I'm really particular with that when it comes to that. Like, if it's a 392 or better, it's been abused more than likely. You know what I mean? So in order for me to get a full donor car for the swap, it's gonna have to be one with very low mileage, which is difficult to find. Like, I'm not buying a 392 with 50,000 miles on it. You know what I mean? Out of an auction. Like, that's not gonna happen. Because I'm not familiar with the powertrain that comes on those to, you know, really feel comfortable working on it myself. So I want to get one that I know hasn't, you know, been through a ton of abuse, that'll last. So I'm, you know, trying to be smart with that, man. I don't want it to, yeah, you know, I don't want to buy a lemon, pretty much, that I'm swapping into my Chrysler 300, because this little V6, like, minus the little phantom starting issues that it has from time to time, the fake starting shit, if you watch that video when I put it up, like, I've not had any problems with this thing, man. Like, that was literally that's the only thing that, and I know I'm probably jinxing myself by saying this, but that's the only thing it's ever been in the shop for, was the little starting issue that they didn't fix, might I add. But yeah, you know, I want that to be proper, you know what I mean? I have the financial situated to pay for it. It has to be within what I'm willing to pay for it, because any more than that, I might as well just go buy a used scat pack off of a car dealership, from a car dealership. That way, you know, there's some reassurance, like, you know what I mean, versus buying it from an auction. So, which I even considered, like, I even talked to the old lady about that. How would you feel about that? We just go pay cash for, you know, a scat that's not been beat up too bad, you know. And she obviously, she supports whatever I, you know, come up with. But we'll see, man. We'll see how that turns out. Got the Vic, that boy back, man. It's nice, because I really hate driving my Chrysler to work, so it was nice getting that thing back. Where was I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, talking about the swap. So yeah, the Hellcat swap, that would be amazing. Obviously, if I can find a decent Hellcat in an auction, we go, because we tried that, you know what I mean. I bid 25K on one and I lost. So if we can find one that price range or less than, that doesn't have 100,000 miles, and it's not like, because I don't want like a 2017 like, no, I want a newer one, you know what I mean. So I've thought about it that route, and then I also thought just ordering a crate, like I'm talking about the 392, you know what I mean, because I can get 392 the trans and the majority of the parts required for the swap for still cheaper than what it costs for a brand new Hellcat motor. So I was kind of considering it that way, and that way I know it's all brand new. So essentially it'll be a brand new car, you know what I mean, like the subframes and things like that. I don't mind getting that from like a salvage car, but the motor, the trans, that type of stuff, like I'm really reserved when it comes to that, because I don't want to, again, invest my money into something that's not going to last. I can't really get what I want out of it. So yeah, but anyway, man, I made it home. Give y'all a look at the 300. Tire stickers are off. Took those off. I had on one tire, the 300 completely came off, so I was like, I can't ride it like that. Took them all off, so that's why they're off. I actually like it, to be honest. Riding a tire shine, it's nice, but believe me, stickers will be going back on. I don't even worry about that. You know, just wanted to give y'all a little look, especially if you're new here, man. Go ahead and consider subscribing, you know what I mean. We got a lot coming, man. We got a lot coming, whole lot coming. So I want y'all to be around for that. It's going up. It's really going up, you know what I mean. So that's really all I got, guys. I just want to come give y'all that little update, let y'all know I got the Vic back. We're working with the audio shop. We gonna, you know, we're gonna get that situation taken care of. Subscriber base is growing. We're gonna do our first giveaway at 500. When we get to 500 subscribers, we're gonna do a giveaway. Now I'll let y'all know what we'll be giving away closer to 500. I think we're at like 350, close to 360 or something like that. But we're gonna do a giveaway, man. Be something nice, you know, something that you could use for your vehicle. So y'all stay tuned for that. Obviously, the closer we get to that, I'll bring it back up again. But in the meantime, I want y'all to be easy, and as I end this video, I'm gonna go ahead and put a few pictures up of previous subscribers' cars. If you watched the subscriber appreciation video, you'll recognize the cars. Just giving y'all a little update. Actually, even one new picture that I didn't receive before. This is from Bad Boy SRT 8. You know, he got the big 300 SRT. Just look at the pictures, man. I'm out. Y'all be easy. You know.